Part two. Okay, so now let's proceed to the dimensions of wellness. Okay, sabi dito, wellness is a multi-dimension. Yes, okay. We have our own stories. We have our own way on how we respond on different situation and scenario in life. That's why tinawag siyang multi-dimensional. Nasa tao kung paano niya i-apply, kung paano siya magre-respond, kung paano siya gagalaw sa buhay niya. As you can see, sabi dito, active process of making choices that supports a healthy and fulfilling life. Okay? Meron tayong 26 or letters in the alphabet. Ibig sabihin, you have different choices and plans and options na pwede mong gawin sa buhay mo. Okay? It's very simple. If plan A not work, you have plan B to do. Now, if plan B is not working, so you need to step to the plan C until you meet the right ingredients for your life. Okay? Now, these are the common dimensions: physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual, environmental, and occupational and financial. These are the dimensions that we need to balance. These are the dimensions that we need to consider sa buhay natin sa araw-araw. Wellness is more than the absence of illness. Ibig sabihin, if hindi ka nagkakasakit, automatic is healthy ka. Automatic, all of your dimensions are good. It depends upon the situation of student or person. Now, physical wellness, number one, regular physical activity and exercise. This will be one of the common ways or na kailangan yung gawin sa araw-araw para maging malakas ka at meron kang panlaban sa anumang sakit. Ibig sabihin, magiging aktibo, aktibo na kung saan magiging physically fit ka, automatic. You can do whatever you want. Proper nutrition and hydration. The usual glasses na ininom natin before nung panahon namin is 8 glasses of water is okay. But for this time, since because of the climate change, automatic, the usual 8 glasses is turned into 12 glasses a day or more than. And on our daily living, alam naman nating lahat na kung saan kasama na sa buhay natin ang pag-take ng vitamins for us to protect our immune system. Pag-take ng vitamin C, multivitamin is part of your daily life. Diba? Adequate sleep, the normal way or the normal sleep of a normal person is 6 hours to 8 hours. While on the other part, if you are an athlete, automatic, you need 8 hours to 10 hours of sleep. This sleep is part of your recovery. Okay? Alam naman nating masarap matulog, but in our situation as a student and as a teacher, madalang lang tayo makompleto ang tulog natin. But make sure you need to complete your sleep every day. Next, personal hygiene. Okay? One of my first rule in my class is your personal hygiene. Kailangan during practicum mabango ka. Kapag mabango ka, it will boost your self-confidence. Okay? Kapag mabango ka, wala kang problem sa personal hygiene mo, marunong kang makipag-socialize sa iba. Okay? Now, preventive health practices. Prevention is better than cure. Ako, in my 31 existed here in this world, alam ko na kung paano i-prevent yung mga sakit. Kapag alam kong masama yung pakiramdam ko, marami akong mga ritual o gagawin para makontrol at maiwasan ko at lumala yung sakit na yan. Drink warm water, drink vitamin C. I will take cold water, take a bath. So, and after that, narilip ako. So, we have our own different way how to prevent those illnesses. Nasa inyo yan. Okay? Next, we have avoidance of harmful behavior. Okay? Napagdaan naman natin talagang ipag-away pa tayo, kung paano tayo mag-respond sa mga different situations or scenario. But for this time, I'll give two scenarios that will explain this number 5, okay, which is avoidance of harmful behavior. May isang bata na kung saan pinagalitan siya ng mama niya. Gumising ka na, late na oras na, ano bang ginagawa mo siya? Wala ka namang ginagawa sa bahay, puro ganyan. Sumagot yung bata. Sumagot siya ng negative. Wala kang pakialam, hindi mo naman ginaganon, ganon, ganon. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, on that part, sinagot niya ang nanay niya ng negative, automatic negative ang lalabas. But on the other hand, another scenario, kinalangan siya ng nanay niya pero sinagot niya, okay po, sige po, magbibihis na po ako. Ganon. Okay. Ibig sabihin, it depends upon your response kung ano yung makakamit mong consequences or ang kalalabasan. If negative person ka, automatic negative ang kalalabasan yan. If you're a positive person, if you know how to handle different problems, automatic, magiging maganda ang kalalabasan. So for now on, you need to think first before you speak very, what do you call this, masasamang mga words na pwede mong ibato sa tao or sa kausap mo. Okay? And then number 6, physical fitness is a major component of physical wellness. Alam naman nating lahat na kung saan lahat ng mga bata is, lahat ng mga teachers is alam naman natin na sinasabi nila, oh, kailangan maging aktibo ka, kailangan matuto kang maging aktibo sa araw-araw. Alam naman natin kapag physically fit ka, automatic, lahat pwede mong gawin. But if you're not physically fit and you're not physically active, automatic magkakasakit ka. Kapag nagkasakit ka, mas stress ka. Kapag na-stress ka, madidepress. Kapag na-depress ka, pwede kang ma-hospital. Mag-iisip ka kasi wala ka pang bayad. Pwede kang mamatay. Okay, alam na natin yan. Now, we have we have the two first dimension or wellness. First is we have emotional and intellectual wellness. First, we have the emotional. Understand, managing, expressing emotion appropriately. Okay, and how will you respond on different situation? Okay, kung paano ka mag-react sa mga different situations, sinabi ko na kanina. And how will you express your emotions? Okay? Na kung saan, sabi ko nga, kailangan sa araw-araw ng pamumuhay natin, we need to be motivated and inspired. We have our own motivations in life wherein we need to manage emotional stress. Like for example, bakit ka pumapasok? Makapagtapos ng pag-aaral, that would be intrinsic motivation. Bakit ka pumapasok? Gusto ko magkaroon ng pera, that will be extrinsic motivation. So, that will be your motivation. Isa pa, bakit ako nag-gym? Kasi gusto ko makita ng mga pogi. That will be my motivation. Walang question dyan. Kung paano ka nang motivate at kung saan ka humuhugot, that's good. Walang problema dyan. Walang pumipigil sa'yo. Okay. Now, we have the second one, intellectual wellness or dimension. Continuous learning, critical thinking, creativity, informed decision making. On how will you think or how will you create your own decision? If sa tingin mo, yung consequences ng bagay na yan is negative, gagawin mo pa, it's up to you. Some student, ginagawa pa rin yung mga mali kahit alam nilang pangit ang kalalabasan. So for now on, you need to think first. You need to know if the consequences of that move is good for you and for your health. Now, sabi na physical activity can help manage stress, improve moods. Yes, that's good. That's good. That's very true. We're in. Sabi ko kanina, pag jogging ko, pag ako ng volleyball, wala stress ko. Kayo. Kung ano ang kinakasay nyo, kung ano yung pwede nyo gawin para wala stress nyo, walang problema dyan. PE develop knowledge about health movement, strategies, and problem solving. If napansin nyo, lahat ng mga atleta, yung emotional and intellectual capacity nila is mataas. During the game, they need to think what would be the right thing to do, what would be the right way or the right actions. Same thing in life. Before you do those things, you need to think if that thing is good for you or not. Okay ba tayo that? That will be for emotional and intellectual wellness. Now, we have the social, spiritual, and environmental wellness. Social. Healthy relationship, communication, cooperation, and belongingness. Kung paano ka makitungo sa mga kasama mo. Kung paano ka makisama sa mga kasama mo. Hindi rin maiiwasan na kung saan sa klase, meron talaga at merong mga classmate na very selfish. Meron talaga ng mga classmate nyo na kung saan na nauubos yung pasensya niyo. But one thing for sure, lahat ng mga pwedeng mabago. Kasi, yung mga nakapaligid lang ang magbabago sa'yo at malalaman mo kung ano yung mga pagkakamali mo sa buhay. Okay? That will be for social wellness. Next, we have the environmental wellness. Now, I'm going to ask you, safe ba kayo sa Tarlac State University? If you're safe, automatic your environment is good. Papalitin natin, safe ba kayo sa classroom? If yes, automatic, you are, um, what do you call this? You are interested to this subject or in this class. Now, sa bahay, safe ba kayo sa bahay? If hindi, kailangan yung tanungin kung anong problema. Because alam naman nating lahat, hindi natin nakukuha lahat sa school. Sa bahay, ang ating isang pundasyon na kung saan nagpapatibay sa atin. Okay? Now, we have the spiritual. Okay, the spiritual, we have our own religion, we have our own beliefs. It depends upon your religion. For this one, the very important thing that you need to inculcate to your mind is the word respect. You need to respect their beliefs. You need to respect their religion in order for you to respect also. Diba? So, yun lang yan. Okay, because we get na kung saan, respetuhan lang tayo para maging maganda yung kalalabasan. Kasi if you're not respecting the religion, automatic war yan. During our drinking session, alam naman ng mga barkada at mga kaibigan ko, ang hindi namin pwedeng itopic is yung religion at politics. May possibility masira ang pagkakaibigan pag tinapik yan. Stop stop na pagkakwentuhan ang politics at religion. Now, sabi dito, physical activity can connect all three through teamwork, reflection, and responsibility use of spaces. Alam naman nating lahat. If you're doing physical activity with your classmates or students, automatic. So the communication there and the socialite there is active. Now, if your classmate is good and she or he you respect you, automatic, you are safe with him. You're safe with the environment. Once he respect you, automatic, the spiritual part is good. So, ibig sabihin magkakasundo kayo. Umiikot lang dyan. Okay? Now, next we have the occupational and financial wellness. First, we have the occupational wellness. Satisfaction, balance, healthy, functional in work or studies. Alam ko lahat tayo, you as a student, that will be your occupation now. As a student, mahirap balansehin ang academics, and especially yung extracurricular activities. But, as a student, alam niyo kung ano yung sarili niyo at alam niyo kung ano yung mga dapat gawin. Kailangan mo talagang balansehin yung mga bagay na yan. Okay? Hindi pwedeng stuck mo yung situation mo na wala kang gagawin ng move para mabago mo yung mga bagay na ayaw mo. Okay ba tayo doon? Next, we have physical fitness can help individual meet physical demands and manage fatigue. Alam naman nating lahat yan. Kakasabi ko lang, inuulit-ulit natin na kung saan, if you're stressed doing physical activity at maging aktibo ka sa araw-araw, okay na yan. Now, financial wellness involves responsible management of financial resources. Tinatanong ko palagi sila na kung saan, sinasabi ko, money can't buy happiness or money can buy happiness. Before, siguro masasabi natin kung normal ang pamumuhay natin, money can't buy happiness. Oo. Magkakasama kayo ng pamilya nyo, okay, masaya ka, totoo yan. But on the other hand, magkakasama kayo ng pamilya nyo pero wala kayong kinakain, wala kayong pera para pambili ng mga bagay-bagay. Mahirap yan. It will cause you stress for that matter. Number one is security. At part of the security is the money. Okay, money is everywhere as money is our basic or main need now. Hindi ka makakapot sa school kung wala kang pera. Hindi ka makakain kung wala kang pera. Tandaan natin yan. Sabi nila, money is the cause of root of evil. Yes, it depends upon your way on how to use money. If ginawa mo sa kasamaan, possible, yes, magiging masama talaga ang kalalabasan niya. Okay? If ginamit mo sa mabuti ang kalalabasan. Okay? Many physical activities, walking, jogging, and etc. can be low cost of free or free na tinatawag nila. Lahat ng mga physical activity is free. Ibig sabihin, pwede mong gawin yan without any payment. or without any money involved. Okay? Kaya, starting today, kailangan maging aktibo ka na. These are the 8 dimensions of wellness: emotional, financial, social, spiritual, occupational, physical, intellectual, and environmental. Those are the 8 dimensions na umiikot sa buhay mo, na kung saan na kailangan mong balansin lahat ng mga yan. Okay. Physical, our wellness and fitness and the connections. When we say physical activity improves your physical appearance, improve your different aspect of individual. When we say physical fitness, better. It will better your life, okay? But not for a long period of time. In some part, yes, pwede. But if we're referring to physical wellness, this will be the holistic approach. This will be the contribution of overall wellness. Ibig sabihin, you're not focusing on physical appearance. You're focusing on different dimension of individual. Okay? Wellness dimension are interconnected. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng mga yung konektado sa bawat isa. Once one of those dimensions is not what do you call this? If one of that dimension is very low, like for example, if you need to rate your emotional wellness from 1 to 5, give you 1, ibig sabihin you are emotionally stressed. So ibig sabihin kapag emotionally stressed ka, damay-damay lahat ng mga different wellness dimensions natin. Example, stress can be affect sleep and energy, which can reduce physical activity and fitness. If you have enough sleep for every day, may possibility antukin ka. May possibility mababang enerhiya mo. Diba? So this will be the main way. Healthy choices is one of the dimensions, can positively influence others. Choices of your right, choices the right thing to do is the best way para maging maganda yung life natin. Okay. Physical activity, sabi dito, physical activity is bodily movement produced by skeletal muscle. Example, walking, cleaning, etc. Physical activity can be happen, home, school, work, during transportation, recreational. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng mga ginagawa nyo na sa araw-araw is part of physical activity. But, if we're referring to exercise, it is a type of physical activity that is planned, structured. Ibig sabihin, ito yung mga pinapagpaplanuhan natin. Meron tayong program, meron tayong training, meron tayong way on how to do this or cycle. Okay, unlike the physical activity, ang exercise is may planado or talagang nag-iisipan natin. Okay? Now, physical activity versus exercise. Physical activity, any movement may be unstructured and part of daily life. Walking, running, it is not structured. While exercise is planned and structured. Yan. Example of physical activity, walking to class. While on the other hand, example of exercise, planned 30-minute breast walking. That is a part of exercise. It is a program wherein planned and structured. Okay? Physical activity unstructured, exercise structured. Sedentary behavior. Sabi natin kung ano yung mga sedentary behaviors na hindi na wag dapat gawin. Upo, higa, maghapon, tulog, kain. Okay? So exercise does not automatically eliminate prolonged sitting. Okay? Healthy lifestyle, regular exercise, reducing prolonged sedentary lifestyle, it will help you. Okay? Movement is a change of possession or location of a body or body parts. Gumalaw ka, gumawa ka ng actions or motions, that will be movements. Now, if we're referring to movement education, ito yung merong learning or approach na kung saan matututo yung bata, explore niya yung mga bagay-bagay, control yung movements. Okay, this will be way on how will you demonstrate it properly, on how to teach them what is the right way to do, what is the amount or the right amount on that particular workout. That will be the movement education. Every action, you have explanation. Every movement or every position, you need to correct and to demonstrate them. Okay, this will be movement education. Now, movement concept, body, space, effort, relationship. Body is our main instrument. We can bend, twist, stretch, push, or pull, or jump because our body is the main instrument. Space. Movement happen, direction, level of each movement You have you have the way on how will you move, how will you calculate your movement, effort, give as fast or slow, strong, light, smooth or sharp. Those will be part of the effort. Hindi ibig sinabing effort, ibig sabihin kung slow lang yan, wala siyang effort. Part pa rin siya ng effort class. Okay? Kung light lang yan, part pa rin ng effort. Gumalaw ka. Gumawa ka ng movement. It's part of the effort. Relationship. With whom or what group, person, lahat ng mga equipment, environment is the relationship. Okay. Movement exploration. Okay, I will demonstrate it sa mismong ano na. Now, this will be your class activity, wellness wheel. Rate yourself from 1 to 5 in the 8 wellness dimensions. Identify your strongest and weakest dimension. So, like for example, emotional, I will give 1. So, that will be my weakest. Now, you need to write a specific action you can take to improve that emotional or the wellness or dimension. Now, reflect your question. How are dimensions connected? So, don't worry, class. I will send the instructions sa GC natin. Okay. Now, this will be the end of chapter 1, the introduction of physical fitness and wellness. Move. Okay, move for you to become a physically active student. Understand each movement for you to know what are the main functions of that particular movement. Exploring things that it can help and change your life. Live well for you to have a better future. Okay, so with that, thank you very much, and our hashtag, change your sedentary lifestyle into active lifestyle. Thank you and mabuhay.